we have Donald Cerrone versus Nico Price. How many times does Donald Cerrone fight in an air? God damn, it's like I'm literally seeing him on every other pay-per-view or something. Oh, Donald Cerrone is fighting. Wasn't he fighting last month? Well, yeah. So
uh,
he likes
I
to
think last
fight.
he fought uh, Anthony Pettis last, right?
Rafael. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he fought Anthony Pettis. You're right. Right. And I love the way he fights.
On yeah,
Fights the same way he lives. He likes to live on the edge. He likes to fight the same way as well. His
yeah,
fights are always exciting. He has good jiu-jitsu. He has good striking, but he always ends up losing to top fighters. And this is something that I constantly
yeah,
see. He lost to Conor. He lost to Tony Ferguson. He lost to Justin Gagey. And again, you don't even hold it up against that. You don't hold him for that, saying that oh, you lost to Tony Ferguson. Well, the guy was undefeated for a very, very long time. You don't blame him for that, but it seems very difficult for me to accept that he would be getting the strap in any division at this point. Though I personally feel he won the Anthony Pettis fight, the last fight that happened, right? But still, even Anthony Pettis is on a downward spiral right now. So, what do you think, right? Personally, I feel if it's Donald Cerrone versus Nico Price, I'm betting my odds against Donald Cerrone, not on technical basis at all. I just simply want him to have a win. He's not won for a while now. And he fought killers. He fought killers back to back. He fought Justin Gagey, Tony Ferguson. And then he fought Conor McGregor. Who has that kind of a resume, man? Right? And then he fought Anthony Pettis. So again, I still
okay.
believe he
So
won that fight. Yeah.
I want Donald Cerrone to win, as much as you do, but I think if okay, Nico Price, I think Donald has a chance, right? I really do think he has a chance, but again, Donald has taken so much damage. If you remember, he when during his fight with Tony Ferguson, it was stopped because his eyes swell and he was bleeding too much. During Connor's fight, it was one round fight because Connor hit him with some significant shots, and then he was like, okay, he's out, right? So he cannot take really hard punches. Gagey fight again, damage. So he's the guy who's there to make sure that whoever comes in is not the fighter who's going to win over Cerrone for now is a potential fighter for the belt, or for to at least that's like the bar. Cerrone is the bar which you have to cross.
He's the gatekeeper, basically.
Exactly, he's the gatekeeper, right? But the gatekeeper has an age and time and era, right? I think Cerrone has few more fights left. I think he only have like three or four, five more fights left, and then I think it'll be over for him. Like he's not like, I would not say he's exactly like Tyron Woodley right now, or as I was saying about Junior Dos Santos, because those guys are clearly gone. Their era is over. Cerrone is still holding on. He has experience, and that's what is making him hold on. He can still win Nico Price fight based on all the experience he has, based on his calculation, his technicalities. But if Nico Price can hit him with some hard shots, it's game over. It's knock knock ding ding for
When
him.
you say hard shots, right? If you think about last few fights, right? Conor McGregor, Conor McGregor hits him with shoulder strikes, right? And shoulder strike was something that no one was expecting. It. I think he got hit pretty bad, and he was not expecting it. He got knocked out against Justin Gagey, and let's be honest, if Justin Gagey is connecting anyone clean right now, there's an 80% chance, the fight is going down.
Right, true.
Right? Tony fight was a different thing. He had a very
Except
good
Tony.
performance in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Tony's pressure caught up with Donald, and, he blew his nose, in between the fight.
Yeah.
And yet again, his eyes got closed and he could not continue the fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he cannot take very powerful shots, But if I think about it, do correct me, I don't think Nico Price is a power striker either.
That's what I said. Like
actually he
Cerrone.
is. Actually he is. Actually he is. Yes, he is. I think I have seen no one knocking out a person from downward position when he is held down.
Anderson Silva.
Exception.
That's
Again. But in Nico Case Price, I have seen it twice. Once with the up kicks, and yes, one with the up kick, and one with, I think, with the hammer fist. He have done it. So he's very, He throws very unexpected shots. But I don't think he's gonna outstrike Cerrone, and I don't think
Yeah.
he's yeah Cerrone's gonna pressure him. But I seriously don't want to predict in this fight
What was the
on
last
basis of
significant win that Nico Price had
sorry
against the good? What was the last significant win that Nico Price had?
uh, James Wick. I think if he's significant anymore.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't see him beating Cerrone. I don't know why. See, I mean, come on. I'm not,
Obviously,
discrediting
Cerrone is winning.
the quality of
Obviously, Cerrone
the
is
opponent.
winning against some less experienced fighters. We can say. So I
But
think Cerrone has a chance in this one.
Nico Price doesn't have a record, which proves him as a consistent or up and coming
Yeah, he's
fighter.
not consistent.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he's
yeah.
Yeah.
so there's a chance. This we're talking about a fight which is something similar to what we just talked about, Woodley and Kobe. So similar to this one, I think Cerrone has a chance because we want him to have a chance, but and also Nico Price is not a very strong opponent.
Cerrone has a chance because he is the more technical striker of the two, right? He has better leg kicks. I mean, I think we can all agree that Donald Cerrone has some of the best leg kicks or kicks in the game, right?
He is
Thirdly,
technically good. He is a technical
right,
fighter and he
right,
He's
has
technically
experience.
very sound, actually.
Yeah, he is because he has a lot of experience. That's why he's the gatekeeper, right? There's the
and
reason.
Cerrone is also good in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
We
That's why I'm
forget he's
saying
really
that.
good in jiu-jitsu, man.
That's what I said. That he's the bar that you have to cross. He's the gatekeeper. No, so that's why I agree with you on this one, and Rajat also agrees. I think we all agree that Cerrone can win
So
this.
predictions, guys, predictions. For me, I think Cerrone knocks him out in the second round.
I was thinking exactly the same. To be honest, so I would not. Yeah, I would just go with. I think I have the same because it was in my head that Cerrone may knock out Nico Price in the second round.
What
Are we
about you,
guys
Rajat?
making these predictions on who we like more?
No,
Somewhat.
who we feel.
There's a 50% factor in that. Let's be honest here.
Well, actually, I don't really
Yeah, I
care.
think
I don't like
for me the
Cerrone
fight
that
is
much.
50-50.
For me, I don't like. For me, Cerrone is not one of my favorite fighters. I know that he's a gatekeeper. He's okay. I think he's old, and I'm
I
not
think
really interested.
Cerrone is kind of a YouTube video who we are not going to dislike and not really going
Yeah,
to
it's
like.
like
We
we're
can
gonna
like
watch
but
it
not
for
like.
a while, half of the video, and then be like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
He's
that
like
would
the
look good,
first Fast and Furious movie, right? If
Yeah,
it's coming on TV, you're gonna watch it. But you
yeah,
would specifically download the original Fast and Furious just to get that nostalgia trip again, right?
Yeah, right,
But
right,
if it's on TV, you're definitely watching it, right? Because nothing
exactly.
else is on. Actually, yeah, I still personally, to be honest, I think Donald Cerrone is one of my favorite fighters for sure because he makes things really exciting. Every time he comes to fight, he comes to fight. There's no bullshitting with him. He's not gonna, try and grapple, try and, take points in a match.
the guy is actually about that phrase which most of the fighters says anyone anytime.
Yeah,
Obviously,
exactly.
that's
Literally.
always exciting. That's always an
Yeah,
exciting
but I
to
also
your
want to know
fight.
how much Cerrone gets for his fights because I think that this could be another reason that he keeps fighting because he doesn't get too much for his fights. Like
Or maybe he gets too much and he's just making more and more money. Like, even if he's getting 200K, for example, a fight, he
mhm.
fights for
But still,
but
6 times in a
someone
year or something.
again, how many fights have Connor fought? He's one of the richest guys, I think, and I don't think he has fought as many fights as Cerrone.